All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. You ready for some high-speed action tonight? Let's step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to Adelaide, mate. This is TurnLeftTV, and this is Heath Johnson. The High Octane Racing League GT3 Series hits the streets of Adelaide in beautiful Australia. It's a 45-minute race. It's race number 3, and we got a tight championship battle. Who's got what it takes to tame the streets of Adelaide? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's catch it live right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, it's Kangaroos and GT3 Series racing tonight here at Adelaide City Circuit. Hang on, boys and girls, this is going to be fun. All right, hey, thank you so much for coming in. We got a good one here for you tonight, I believe, or today. Tonight, if you're in Australia. I guess it'd be morning there by now. But right now we're in the qualification session here at Adelaide. Thanks for coming in. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, broadcaster, commentator. Adelaide City Circuit, 3.2 kilometer, great track, really. 45-minute race. It's race number 3 of 6, so we're at the halfway point through the season. Tonight's race is brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. If you're interested in an rFactor 2 server, no matter where you are in the world, Elite Hosting USA can find you a server in your local area. Also, if you want to host your website or your online store, please give EliteHostingUSA.com a look. That's who hosts our website and our servers here at HighOctaneRacing.net. Good link there for. Please visit us at HighOctaneRacing.net. Good little website there. You can also join us through Discord by clicking on the link on our website. Look at Ted Mosier here in the BMW. His qualification effort. On 18.967, I believe, is the target time. So a little work to do in this third sector. Let's take a look at the track here at, whoa! Wrong button. Let's take a look at the track here at Adelaide, located in South Australia. 3.219 kilometers, 2.012 miles in length, 14 turns. It's a tight one, man. It really is. You got these walls on both sides, and it is a tight racetrack. So you're going to have to pick your points of your passing points very, very carefully. Not a lot of room for error here. No real overrun areas. Artem Shulev coming back out in a BMW. Actually, he's in the Bentley. Good to see Artem Shulev out. Take a look at the season standings coming into tonight's race. Nikolai Bezrikov has a 4-point lead over Alexander Zakharov. Nikolai Gerasimov sits in third, Will Dunbar fourth. Chris Hughes sits in the fifth position, John Stanley sixth. Roman Ryabtsev sits in the seventh position, Claudio Bardelli Jr. sits in eighth. In eighth and ninth, and Tony Furtado sits in the 10th position. Take a look at the schedule here in the GT3 series. This is race number 3, Adelaide City Circuit. Next week we'll be at Silverstone on July the 31st. Lime Rock Park on August the 7th, and finishing out the season at Indianapolis on August the 14th. Shulev sits in the third position with just about 2.5 minutes or so left to go in quals. Got some people who are not able to make it to qualification, so are going to be joining during the warm-up session, I believe. Check on our side-by-side view. Looks like that's working just fine, so good to go there. thanks so much for coming in here and joining me on TurnLeftTV. Peace to everybody out there. Big weekend coming up at Indianapolis, by the way. I live pretty close to there, so that's going to be an exciting weekend with a lot of racing in the local area. But thanks so much for coming in. Please hit that thumbs up button, share my videos with all of your friends on any social media platform where you can share YouTube videos. More than welcome to share mine. Also, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I encourage you to do so. But up there is a donate button too if you'd like to make a donation to TurnLeftTV. Also, down in the description of this race is a link to the Fanatec website. Please help me out by clicking on the link, and if you decide to buy something through them, please use my link. I appreciate that. And, let's have a good one, man. A little bit of a twist here tonight. We've been doing a lot of stock car racing, but we're doing some GT3 racing as a surprise live stream for the fans out there. Thanks so much for coming in. And speaking of stock car racing, next week or this week, I guess, technically, right? Does it start on Sunday? No, does the week start on Monday or Sunday? Tell me how that works. Coming up on Friday, July the 29th, we'll be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for a 70-lap race. And, man, I tell you what, that Pocono race was great. Indianapolis, I have a feeling, is going to be just as great here. I do not think I will be live streaming this. I think I'm actually going to be at the Xfinity or the Truck Series race on that night, visiting one of my friends. We'll see. Depends on rain, I guess. The Saturday Night Thunder will also be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on July the 30th. 80-lap race, IMS in that Cup Series. So keep your eyes out for Indianapolis Motor Speedway coming up this coming weekend. Will D joining us in the chat session, saying good luck, everybody. Good luck to him tonight, today. Looks like these guys have switched over to the warm-up, and I think we'll have some more folks joining us in the warm-up session. We've got a 10-minute warm-up session, so they better hurry up, huh? Like that Dan Richter going to be doing some laps here. He's going to have to get a few things, I think, tweaked on his car. Did not make it to the qualification session, so he'll be starting in the back of the field. So we got a little bit of a light field here tonight, so we'll take a look at the qualification results. Those folks who have qualified and are not joining during the warm-up session. Looks like Bezrikov will start first. Shulayev, Dunbar, Hughes, and Moses. 2 through 5. I think right now we have, looks like 6 drivers in here, so maybe 7. 6 drivers, looks like. Not been to Adelaide. I lived in Perth for a little while in Western Australia. I know that's a little bit of a different beast. I think Adelaide, strictly there in that south portion of Australia on the coast. Southern Ocean, I believe. But Perth was awesome. Lived there for about 3 months, 3 or 4 months while I was going to school. Did a study abroad there and greatly enjoyed my time there. The people there are great and really made some fantastic friends. And I tell you what, I mean, if I would have had my choice, I would have just stayed there, to be honest with you. It was how wonderful it was. So I can't say enough nice things about Australia. Looks like about 3 minutes left. Everybody's sort of getting the final touches. Maybe getting something to drink and stretching out before a 45-minute race. We have a special event in the GT3 series coming up, and that's on July the 30th. This will be on a Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be at Road America for a charity event supporting the Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospitals charity. Will Dunbar put this on and does a lot of charity work through this particular charity. So Extra Life, come on out and join us, and we'll have a link in the description of this race coming up on July the 30th where you can make a donation if you'd like to support. If you can't be on the track, watching the stream, whether live or on recording, you can donate to Extra Life through that link. So we would love for you to come out and watch the stream and also help out Will Dunbar's cause with Extra Life. Don't forget the schedule. The regular schedule will be at Silverstone the next day. So 2 GT3 races in a row coming up next week. That'll be great. I think we're having a little bit of trouble with some of these turns. I think maybe a steering ratio issue for him. Well, I'll tell you what, I think we're about ready to go here, so let's fasten those seat belts and get ready to rock and roll here at Adelaide.
essential.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Guys are ready to go green here, getting ready to get the command to start the engines. Starting order here, Nikolai Bezrikov starts in P1, Artem Shulev second, Will Dunbar starts in the third position, Chris Hughes will start fourth. Starting in the fifth position will be Ted Mosier, and Dan Richter in the Bentley will start in sixth. I think you're looking at about 3 drivers here that have got a significant amount of experience and or practice here at Adelaide. And, they are 1, 2, 3. So a tight racetrack, these turns unforgiving. And we are on for a 45-minute race. Hold on to your horses, boys and girls. This is Adelaide, and this is a fun track. We got Ryan Bezrikov choosing to run the Corvette this season. Here we go. The pace car's off. We're green at Adelaide. Already Bezrikov up front. Artem Shulev is in second. Little battle here. Shulev wants to get around in that Bentley. Artem Shulev showing some muscle here. Oh, he does a little bit of an overrun. He holds on to it. So right now, Bezrikov sandwiched in between 2 Bentleys. On board here with Nikolai Bezrikov in the Corvette. Oh, into the wall. He gets onto the curb, upsets the bounce of that car a little bit, and he gets into the wall. Artem Shulev now to the race lead. That 68 car. Will Dunbar running in third in the Bentley as well. Take a look at Ted Mosier here. He's running in the 5th position in the BMW, and he has gotten around Dan Richter. Dan had a little bit of trouble there. Didn't get into the wall, it didn't look like, but Mosier was able to capitalize and get by. See, take a look at that pass again. Right there, you see Richter has a whole heck of a lot of trouble there coming around that turn, almost loses the back end of the car, and Ted Mosier gets by, gets over P5. Artem Shuliev is the leader. Nikolai Bezhrikov in second. Will Dunbar third. Chris Hughes running in the fourth position. We'll take a look at Chris Hughes in the Audi. A lot of guys electing to go with the Audi. They really like the way the car handles. I think it feels like it's a little bit lighter under your feet and also turns a little bit better, I think. Of course, there's a lot of BMW fans as well. Right now, Chris Hughes is in fourth. Chris Hughes, one of our faithful stock car drivers, drives the number 7 car. This is a battle up front, man. How many times have we seen Bezhrikov and Shuliev battle it out? You got somebody who has really improved that road course racing experience, running in the Extra Life Bentley. It's a slick paint scheme right there. Got the TurnLeftTV logo on the back, and that is Will Dunbar. Really upped his game here as far as road course racing. Hanging with some of the best road course racers in the business. Preston Hassel here. Look at that, man. He's rooting for Will Dunbar. Uncle Preston. Rooting for his nephew. Oh no! Shuliev got into the wall. His tires got a little boogered up, and he made some significant contact with the wall. And now he's lost a couple of positions, and he's probably going to have to come in and get some repairs done to that machine. That was a hard lick. Let's take a look at that as Shuliev just overran the turn here just a little bit, smacks the wall here, comes around, and man, I tell you what, Bezhrikov got a little piece of that too. Look at the front of Bezhrikov's car. And, he is all over the wheel as well, but look at this, and he sees, he gets a little piece of that. Nice to be able to get the nice rear view angle of that right away. There we go. Feel it through that. Back and look at that again. Right here, man. Oh, wow, that is just a hard bit of contact there, and a little contact for Bezhrikov as he slips through, but a good recovery here for Shuliev. He does make some contact on the right side there as well. Look at Ted Mosier in the BMW running in the 5th position. One of our new drivers here at HORL. Choosing to go with the BMW in the GT3 series. It's a good choice, really. You know, the BMW is a good car. I think I personally like the Ferrari first, Corvette second, and I think the BMW third. And I think I might be an Audi fan there for the 4th position in the choice to drive. We've got 38 minutes left to go, and right now Ted Mosier running in the 5th position. Dan Richter in the paint spattered camouflage something or other. I'm not sure that paint scheme was pretty interesting in the Bentley. That thing's a little bit squirrely underneath him. Squirrely. Say squirrely? It's got a TurnLeftTV logo on there. How about that? That's not a squirrel. That's like a beaver. Chipmunk or something. I think Shuliev is on pit lane as Ed Mosier goes by. Shuliev, I believe, is on pit lane getting some service. So there's a mandatory pit stop. And we are seeing that Artem Shuliev has elected to go down pit lane and take some service here. Shuliev on pit lane as Nikolai Bezrikov back to the lead. Will Dunbar in second, Chris Hughes third, Mosier fourth, Richter is in fifth. And pit stops take forever in the GT3 series. It's very interesting that you can see the countdown of pits on the readout of the car there. That's pretty cool. It looks like Shuliev finished up that pit stop, coming back out on track. Richter's had some trouble again. It's gotten a little bit loose there. It looks like he may have come around. It does look like Richter came around there. That was an odd place to let those guys go. Right here, he comes around, smacks the wall, and what a terrible camera angle. He's going to let these guys go as the leaders are coming up, and Richter does the gentlemanly thing and lets these guys have a free corner. 65 car, the TurnLeftTV logo. And the rodent on the side, squirrel, beaver, chipmunk. One of our Indiana drivers here, so doesn't live too far away from me. He is on pit lane. So now back up here with our race leaders as Dan Richter on pit lane. He's having a bit of a challenging night. Take a look at Dan Richter on pit lane here as Bezrikov continuing to lead. About a 2.3 second gap on Will Dunbar. Take a look at Chris Hughes running in P3 in the Audi. Richter finishes up his pit stop. 50% damage rating here in the GT3 series, so shouldn't be too bad. I know he's made a couple. He had a couple incidents there of contact with the wall. And right there, he gets on the curb and it just breaks that car loose, and now he comes around. So more challenges for Dan Richter. Now we're looking out of the front of Chris Hughes' machine. On board here with him as he's closing in on Dan Richter. Richter has now probably boogered those tires up after coming off pit lane. A lot of room to breathe here, and Richter, I think, is going to give a lot of room to Chris Hughes as he goes by. Oh, we got another car off the pace. Another Shulev. Remember, he made a pit stop. He had made contact with the wall earlier, and now comes around. Let's see what happens to Artem Shulev. Oh, just up onto that curb there. We saw Dan Richter having trouble there as well. And then Shulev now going to try to get this car straightened out. There is no room to breathe here. He's going to wait for these guys to go by. So maybe the Bentley's having trouble here at this tight track. And this thing just came around on him. He's going to hit this curb and it's just going to jump up right there, man. Oh, he might even make contact with that right side wall. And then to get this car turned around in a very tight course. There's no sand here, no kitty litter here, man. There's nothing but walls. Hey, just gotta kind of hit this curb here. There's going to be a little bit of a, we call it the zebra, right? He might even make contact with the wall there, but that upset the balance of that car, and then that is a hard lick. Wow. Bezrikov in the lead as Will Dunbar about 5 seconds back in his Bentley. He said he was going with the Bentley this season. You see, it's right there, trouble for the Bentley. We got him on board here on live, and he hits the wall. Not a lot of room to breathe here, man, I'll tell you. Get this car turned around and get it going in the right direction. And Will Dunbar having some trouble here. Now, there's the kitty litter. Will's showing me where the kitty litter's at right there. And he is bad at himself, that's for sure. He's giving up a position. Take a look at this again as Will Dunbar just gets in a little bit hot there to the turn. This might be a little bit early. 30 minutes left to go, and right there he just gets on that curb, upsets the balance of the car. He recovers there, and he's going to run out of room here in one of these turns. Going to be a right-hander, I believe. Zakharov is on pit lane. He's had some trouble there. He is 3 laps down now. Again, we're looking at the incident right there. That is a tight turn, and there's not a lot of room there. You got that wall on the left side, and that's where he gets into the wall. Now we see Will Dunbar on pit lane as we watch that replay. Will Dunbar taking some service here. As Nikolai Bezrikov is in control. A little over 28 minutes left to go. This has been action-packed here with just 15 minutes in, really. Almost 17 minutes now, I guess. Pit stops take forever at this place. Add on a little bit of repairs that's got to be done. And that's going to slow that pit down even more. A lot of time on pit lane here for that Extra Life sponsored Bentley number 88 car. See that almost took the front end off of this Corvette. Same turn. A little bit of contact there for the Corvette and that right-hander. Bezrikov in control with just a little over 26 minutes left to go. He still has not made his pit stop, I do not believe. Take a look at Chris Hughes in the Audi. Running in the second position. And this is another car I think is kind of well suited for this this track compared to some of the cars we see out there. I'm really skeptical about the Bentley at this track, but I'm sure those folks that are a little bit more familiar with GT3 series racing, I mean, I've driven the Bentley and I've driven this track, and I think that it's just doesn't seem to, for me, turn quite as well as some of these other cars. And I think the Audi turns really well. The thing about GT3 series racing is that cars have different makes of cars will have different advantages, disadvantages at these tracks. I think the Ferrari probably also would be a good choice here. The Radical, certainly the Radical would be a good choice. Bezrikov has finished up his pit stop. He's back out on track. It looks like Ted Mosier is on pit lane. So Dan Richter on pit lane. Ted Mosier making a pit stop. Dan Richter is in his pit stall. Richter should probably finish up his pit stop here fairly soon. See if I got this banner in the right spot. Nope. So Richter's finished up his pit stop. Ted Mosier on pit lane in the BMW. We're watching Nikolai Bezrikov. Mosier finishing up his pit stop. Now coming back out on track. Bezrikov goes by. just a little under 23 minutes left to go, and Nikolai Bezhikov is in control. I don't think that Corvette has been on pit lane as of yet. There is the pit stop. It's taken there, so it looked like Chris Hughes, Nikolai Bezhikov still need to make a pit stop. Mosier, Dunbar, Zakharov all making one pit stop. Repairing some damage, but that still counts as their one pit stop, mandatory pit stop. Dan Richter been in a couple times. There we go, the race leader, Nikolai Bezhikov, on pit lane, taking some cones with him. Our race leader is on pit lane. Back up here looking at Chris Hughes. Having a good race here as we see the race leader, Nikolai Bezhikov, taking some service here with just over 21 minutes left to go in the race. Bezhikov finishing up that pit stop. Man, I tell you what, that just seemed like that did not take a lot of time. See what this tire name thing is. Bezhikov makes his pit stop, still comes back out and has a commanding lead. We're watching Chris Hughes running in the second position. Ted Mosier is third, Dunbar fourth, Zakharov is in fifth. Take a look at Zakharov, 20 minutes left to go. Running in P5. Look at Dan Richter in the Bentley. Came off a little bit of an overrun there and has to back up. So there's no kitty litter, but that's your overrun area in case you missed that turn. So there is some measure of forgiveness here at this track. In this battle here, Will Dunbar and Ted Mosier battling it out. This is for the third position, and Will Dunbar taking that spot, getting around Ted Mosier. Take a look at that pass again. As Will Dunbar closing in on Ted Mosier and drops down to the left side. That gets around Ted. Ted Mosier now back to the 4th position. Will Dunbar shown in 3rd. Close to the wall there for that Corvette coming off the turn. He's got a pretty handy, pretty comfortable lead, I should say, over our 2nd place car, Chris Hughes. Unless you see some catastrophic event, I think he's pretty good to go here. Dan Richter having some more trouble, I think, getting some word that he might have had some more problems. You see that bit lead on the high side as Bezrikov goes by. Take a look and see what happened here with that's that same spot right there. We've seen a lot of trouble for guys, and he's going to wait, let these guys go. He is just waiting patiently for the field to go by, looking for an opportunity to be able to back it up. Looks like maybe trying to get more room to turn that car around. He might have an opening here where you can get this car back out on the track. Take a look at Ted Mosier here running in the 4th position. He's 1 lap down. He and Will Dunbar are on the same lap. Chris Hughes, Nikolai Bezrikov on the same lap. Chris Hughes may be, he might be in the catbird seat here. We'll take a look at this Audi. If Bezrikov has trouble here in the next 10 minutes or so, you may see Chris Hughes being able to capitalize on that. And I think if I were Nikolai Bezrikov here watching him in the Corvette, I'm not going to push this car too hard. You got a comfortable lead. Just going to hit your marks. Adjust your driving style as the tires start to wear out a little bit. Be careful of some of those tight turns. As he's coming up on Ted Mosier. On board here with Nikolai Bezrikov. As Mosier moves over and lets Bezrikov go. And tucks in. Ted Mosier and Dan Richter both there. Giving the leader the wave by. Blue flag. Chris Hughes on pit lane. So making that pit stop that he needs to make. Take a look at Chris Hughes here with just 13 minutes left to go on pit lane. Right there, we've seen a lot of guys have trouble on that hard right-hander. Buschwackers has no reason to push it. Chris Hughes finishing up his pit stop here with just over 12 minutes left to go. Take a look at Alexander Zakharov in the Bentley 68 car. Close it in on Ted Mosier. Now this is not for position. Zakharov showing 3 laps down, and Mosier is 2 laps down. Look at this pass here, not for position, but want to get around Chris Hughes. Got to figure out a way to toggle off some of the camera views. Zakharov there making a little contact with the wall, scraping the wall a little bit. I'm getting some word that Zakharov might have come around. Right here, a little bit too much speed. It gets off in the grass, and it's a fortunate area to have trouble, really, because you get a lot of room. Looks like Buschwackers's going to go by. Oh, man, that got tight. Woo, wow, my heavens. Looks like Zakharov has come down pit lane. Holy smokes. That was close. That was a little bit earlier, actually. Under 10 minutes left to go. And unless there's some catastrophic event, I think you're looking at who's going to win the race. That's the 91 car of Nikolai Buschwackers in the Corvette. Take a look at Will Dunbar here in the Bentley, running in the 3rd position. Got some tribute stickers on there. Got the 41 for Lawrence Stopworth. The 11's on the back of the car. That's Steve Freeze. Well, we lost Lauren last year. He passed away in 2011, as a matter of fact. So he's been gone for quite a number of years, and one of the royalty for HORL, and we'll be doing a tribute race for Steve Freeze at some point here very soon. We're just sort of debating whether we want to actually do it at Michigan or not. We normally do, but Michigan is a little bit of a tough track. You see that 11 is a Steve Freeze. That number is retired here at HORL. We run a tribute race in his honor every year. We'll be doing a Lawrence Stopworth tribute race early next year as well. We hand out some prizes for those races. We don't really give any prizes for people winning, but people who participate, we put them in the raffle. Last year we gave away a button box, I believe. That might have been the Lawrence Stoppelworth race. We did cash on the Steve Frears race. Also, two smaller cash awards as well. It'll be something you want to tune into when that comes up. So I would look for that sometime in September. Steve Frears Memorial 250. Traditionally, it's been at Michigan, but I have never been impressed with the Michigan track here in rFactor 2. Oh, the Extra Life cars come around. The Extra Life car on the entrance of pit lane. It looks like that car's come around, so Will Dunbar having some trouble. Here in the closing moments of this race. Here, we'll take a look. It's a little bit too much speed there. Oh, a hard lick into the wall. And he's going to sit here and wait for those guys to come by. The Buschwackers go by, so Will now very track aware right there. He realizes where Buschwackers is on the track. So he gets that car straightened back up and then back at it. Good little battle here between Ted Mosier and Dan Richter, now not for position. Mosier is just 2 laps down. Dan Richter is shown 6 laps down. A little battle here on the track. Chris Hughes has come around as well. I think he might be on pit lane, so Chris Hughes might have if that's right, he's come down pit lane. He's had some trouble, I believe. Now finishing up that pit stop. Take a look, Hughes out in the grass right there, and that's exactly where we saw Will Dunbar. Oh, and he lost the spoiler of that car, so he's going to have to get a new spoiler put on, new wing put on. So no wing on that. Oh, he didn't get any wing put on that car. That's why that thing is spinning around. So he's going to have a whole heck of a lot of trouble. He has no wing on that car, and that thing is a lot of trouble there. Ted Mosier now getting around Will Dunbar. Look at this, we got a 3-way battle here for position on the track. You have 3 cars 2 laps down. None of those cars, well, Ted Mosier's 2 laps down, but Zakharoff and Richter not full position there. We got 3 minutes left to go. Little battle here, side by side with Zakharoff and Richter. Zakharoff gets around. And try to get around the BMW of Ted Mosier. I think we can get our screenshot in now, huh? Oh, not without a tire. Oh, rFactor 2, man. See if this is a better situation. Do we have a tire? No, we don't have a tire there. How about that? You gotta love this fan. No tires. Hey, we got tires on it now. That's not a bad little shot. Just a little over a minute left to go for Nikolai Buschwackers. He'll have one more circuit around the track. He crosses the start-finish line, and he'll have one more lap in him, I believe. Chris Hughes has to come down pit lane to take some service, I believe. He is having some trouble trying to get that car without a wing on the pit lane. Maybe he's decided he's going to try to suffer another lap. That is a tough way to go there without a wing on that car. And you see right there as the leader goes by. Nikolai Buschwackers in the 91 Corvette. Put a spanking on the field here today, that's for sure. As we round the final turn, Nikolai Buschwackers is going to take home the victory here at Adelaide. So congratulations to Nikolai. As we'll get a nice little screenshot in. We were talking about screenshots today. It was Michael Brooks who posted one of my old screenshots. He's comparing it to somebody who did a kind of a candid one with all the post effects on. But congratulations to Nikolai Buschwackers on getting the win. Great victory there in the Corvette. That was a good race there for Nikolai, that's for sure. Some of these other guys, I don't know if they're going to be too happy with their effort, or how it turned out for them. So congratulations to Nikolai Buschwackers on getting the win. Mosier finished the second, Dunbar third. Hughes finishes in the fourth position. Zakharov fifth. Dan Richter finished in the sixth position. Well, I got Marina Bay up there, but that is not where we're at. Let's see if we can change that. I don't know. I didn't have. I thought I did the right one on that, but I guess not. It's not Marina Bay, I can tell you that. This is a little bit of a surprise stream for these guys. So, hey, Givaldo's joining us in the chat session. How about that? Gotta love that. See if we can't get this figured out. There we go. Congratulations, Nikolai Bezhikov, on getting the race win. Take a look at the final results here. So, Nikolai Bezhikov gets the win. Ted Moser finishes in the second position. Will Dunbar finishes third. Chris Hughes fourth. Alexander Zakharov finishes in the fifth position. And Dan Richter finishes in sixth. Well, congratulations to Bezhikov on getting a win here at a very challenging track here at Adelaide. Coming up next week, regular season schedule will be at Silverstone on July the 31st for a 45-minute race. Racing starts at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Silverstone, a very fun track. There is a special event the day before on July the 30th. Road America in the GT3 series. This is Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospitals charity, and Will Dunbar putting this on to raise money to donate to the Children's Hospital Network. Coming up on Friday, July the 29th, Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the High Octane Racing League Buschwackers Series. 70-lap race, and this series has been absolutely on fire. 20 guys last night, and on Friday at Pocono, and it was a heck of a lot of fun, man. It really was great racing. We've had some great racing this season. Saturday Night Thunder will also be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on July the 30th. Racing will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 80-lap race in the Cup Series, the Saturday Night Thunder. One of our 4 fun races. I want to say thank you so much for coming in here and joining me on TurnLeftTV. Peace to everybody out there. Hit that thumbs up button. Share my videos with all your friends, all that jazz. A little bit of a surprise stream here. Didn't know what the turnout was going to be. A little bit light, but nonetheless, that's some good racing there. And 2 more races, GT3 Series races coming up next week. 1 charity event on Saturday, and then Sunday is the Silverstone race. So you don't want to miss those. Please come on out and join us, whether you want to race with us or you want to join us on the stream. Come on out. We encourage you to do so. Share my videos with all your friends, and don't forget there's a link down in the description of this race to click on if you'd like to go over to the Fanatec website and help me out. If you decide to purchase something through them, please use my link. I greatly appreciate that. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight here on TurnLeftTV. Thanks so much for joining us. A little bit of a surprise stream for you, so hopefully you had fun, and we'll see you next time In the meantime, I am out of here.